live. We're live when we're doing it, mate. Okay. Welcome, everybody. One guy to another episode of They Can't All Be Funny podcast with Tyler Rose. And I'm Tyler Rose. And hopefully this podcast can be just a brief little break from the week, from life. Take a few minutes. I don't know, you could be driving. That's what I do when I play YouTube. I'll have my phone, on a little mount, and I'll play a podcast through my speakers, or however you have it set up, and just kind of, that's just take a little time out, Anyway, I just want to have fun and just be here and do the damn thing. So this is the second episode to be put out, and it feels good to have it going. What's crazy is that the first episode from last Saturday, every Saturday, by the way, knew They Can't All Be Funny, so look forward to that. Last Saturday's episode, the first one, actually got voted number one podcast of the week and all times and every other time. So that's pretty crazy. Already, dude, we're off, we're rocking, we're rolling. We got the number one podcast. That's insane. I'm not gonna say I'm the greatest podcaster, because that would just be a lie and be dumb, because just started. And also, Joe Rogan exists, and Theo Vaughn, Joey Diaz, many, many more. But do I have the number one podcast? I don't make the rules. You know what I'm saying? I read articles, and I read things. I read people say things. People on the street. I was at the store earlier. Someone was like, "Oh, it's the guy from the thing. I saw you. It was so awesome. Changed my, oh, it was great. Changed my gender." I came out. He's like, I came out of the closet just because I saw how cool, how great of an episode your first podcast was, and I'm just like, hey man, I'm here I'm doing the Lord's work, and so that's pretty crazy. Also, I am a firm believer that, and this is just something I noticed, recently, that people who wear seatbelts, I feel like they're not confident enough in their driving abilities. Let that sink in, everybody all the bitches out there that wear seatbelts, Let that sink in. Keep wearing seatbelt? Yeah, keep being a shitty driver, too. So, doesn't matter. Well, anyway, welcome to the podcast where we talk about very, very important topics, and we solve society's problems one at a time. One at a time. And this one, oh, I burped. Dang it, was that the first burp? Did I burp last week? Anyway, doesn't matter. This is something I've noticed, having to wear a mask, during quarantine, and I just like to wear masks. It could be not Halloween, and you could find me with a mask on, easily, very easily. But so if you do have a mask on and you are not afraid to use a public restroom, which a lot of people are, and those people are called pussies. If somebody's in the stall, and if you're a girl, listen to this. Dudes' restrooms have stalls, shitters. People poo in there, and then they also have not stalls, urinals, where sometimes people still poo. And so if dude, you can walk into a restroom. If you're a dude, you know this. Probably a girl too. You walk into a restroom, and you already know, poo. It's been pooed. There's somebody actively pooing, or it's very recently happened. There has been poo, or there is poo happening. And what's cool about wearing a mask, if you go to the urinal that is far away, you get as far away from the poo stall as you can, and you might not even smell the poo. You might just be a person peeing or pooing if you're pooing, But I try not to poo in, public restrooms, obviously. But to each their own. Let me turn my, yeah, man. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it's honestly what it is. It's a plus. It's one of the underrated upsides of this whole pandemic thing is not having to smell poo. Does it happen often? No. It doesn't happen really ever. It happened once to me. It happened one time. So take that for what it's worth. I did want to say one of my favorite old jokes. I want to do a thing. Here we go. Old joke of the week. Let's try to do it right. Old joke of the week. There we go. All the way across. It's by a guy named Mitch Hedberg. And if you don't know who Mitch Hedberg is, you should really look up his YouTube videos. He is an old school stand-up. Not even that old school. He passed away when he was pretty young. And he was funny, man. He was special, dude. And his joke was, I used to do drugs. I still do, but I used to too. And his delivery was the best, man. Mitch Hedberg, bro. If anybody is bored or wants to look up a new stand-up that they might like, he's the king of one-liners, in my opinion. He's just like him and Anthony Jeselnik. They just, man, they're so creative and just funny, dude. He's just so funny. Mitch Hedberg, though, great. I can't recommend him enough. What's cool about what I've been doing is usually what I'm entertained by, my life, it's based on what I see on social media. And I don't know, it's been probably almost a month now. I deleted the Facebook and Instagram apps from my phone. And, dude, it's been awesome. It's been so good. I think we're not supposed to have all this information from everybody all the time. We're supposed to, at the most, be in tribes of people that are, what's the number? I can never remember the number, and it's kind of ironic, the thing. You're supposed to be able to only remember and know 150 people's names and information about them. Oh, dude. I'll remember it right after this. Anyway, I don't think we're supposed to be taking in this much information, especially this much negative information, which is why I don't watch the news very much. Yeah, dude, it's been so good not being on social media. I feel like, I was a prisoner of war. And I'm just like shriveled up, starving in the corner, and I just haven't eaten. I ate a bug last week, and I'm still living off his little thorax, you know what I'm saying? And then the freaking Navy comes in. It's a water POW camp. And then the Navy comes in and rescues everybody, dude. And they get me out, and I'm just free, dude. And that's how I feel. Not being on social media. I feel free. I feel good, dude. I feel like, man, if you feel too cluttered or just overwhelmed in your life, give it a shot, man. Just don't get on there, or try it incrementally. Don't, get on for 30 minutes or an hour a day just to keep up with people if you have to for business, or just do it. Don't scroll through and to scroll through. Like if you're taking a dump and then you realize, oh, I've been in here 45 minutes and I could have pooed and been out of here in 10, I just wasted all that time doing what, dude? Looking at memes on Instagram. So I just trying to switch it up, man. It's trying to improve my life. Speaking of memes, somebody did send me a meme, and the other day, and I did want to put it on here. This is meme of the week. We'll work on it. But meme of the week. How did Sarah get from LA to New York? And it is Mike Tyson holding up a box of Theraflu. And if you know anything about Mike Tyson, you know that he talks like this. And you piece of shit, And so how did Sarah get from LA to New York? Theraflu. So is it mean? Yes. Funny? Yes. Funny, yes. Funny, yes. So that's it, dude. That's the meme of the week. But yeah, dude. So told you guys last week that I went and visited my family a couple weeks ago, and they told me I was getting too skinny. And what do you mean? They're right. And so I've been eating a lot of grilled cheese every day, 3 or 4 to be exact. And I skipped a couple days just because I was off work and couldn't eat grilled cheese. But I've been trying my best, dude. I'm trying to get them dairy sandwiches in, boy. Trying to get that hot cheese, boy. Trying to get as much cheese in me as I can. And that's just out of spite. Just eating spiked cheese, spiked grilled cheese, and but it's been tough, man. But anyway, while I was there visiting my family, I went to one of my grandma's sister's houses, and we started talking about her mom, which is my great grandma, Mama Turner, just a beautiful lady, sweet, just fun, funny, silly, and just a nice, from what I remember of, just a nice lady to be around. And she lived to be 1,000 years old, I'm pretty sure. And so we were talking about Mama Turner and everything, just about the good old times and everything. And she was saying how the only thing she ever really cared about or wanted to do was just laugh and have fun and be silly and then just enjoy life. And I feel like a lot of my family is that way. And but in particular, her favorite thing in the entire world was a fart, dude. Any fart, just a fart sound. It didn't have to be a real fart, just a because I even asked her, I was like, what is, one time I was so little, like, what is so funny about a fart? Why? And it is funny. I was just curious. What is it? Is it where it comes from? Or is it just the sound that it makes? Or is it like the flappy, the fart? I don't know. I don't know what it is. But is it funny? Very, you know what I'm saying? So it's obviously naturally, inherently funny. But why is what I was wondering. And it doesn't matter why. Because she's dead. She's dead. That's not why. She is dead, though. But I wanted to do a tribute to her. I wanted to watch a fart compilation. And so we'll see how it goes. So this is fart compilation in honor of my late great grandmother. Dude. Oh, look how embarrassed she is. That's another thing. That's another cool thing about farts is that they're not always intentional, you know? And when you don't mean to do it, it's so good. It's so juicy, dude, for everybody else that is seeing somebody being embarrassed because they farted. Let's bring it back. Let's look at this little girl's face. Look at that, dude. She's like, oh my goodness, there's no way. I don't even know who farted there. Is it the girl? Yeah. The girl farted on that one. Oh my goodness. And that dude reacted properly. She farted right in his face. Oh, dude. Dude. That fart sounded like it had just lifted weights for 3 hours and finally just fucking got to relax.
Fucking kidding me right now, you nasty bitch.
That's my grandma. He was talking to my grandma. Oh my god, right in his face. Ew, dude. Ew. That's another thing that's funny about farts is that they are disgusting. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude. There's no way. Dude, that's like fucking sounds like an auto body shop. Was that him? Was that the guy? What, dude?
I think I shit myself.
That looked like it hurt him. Oh my goodness. Look at her. Look at her, embarrassed. She farted. She's a farter.
Can you see it? It's a test video.
He's gonna fart in her face.
No, like bend your knees.
That's rude.
Grab my legs.
It's so rude.
Grab my feet. Grab my feet.
What the fuck are you doing?
Huh?
He's mean to her, and then he farts in her face. That's what she gets for having that little haircut. Okay. That's fake. That's also the same fart from the other video. So there seems to be some fuckery going on around here. There's no way that girl released that. Also, it was fake. That's real. Hold on, let me see that again. Look at that dude's reaction. That was awesome. Yeah, that was great, dude. Dude, my great grandma would be crying at some of these. Workout farts are awesome too, because you're straining and you're trying to do good. I don't even know if that was real. See, that's the thing about the internet. That's the same one, dude. That's the same fart. There's no way these people are doing the same farts. Get your hand out of your ass. This dude's in public digging in his butt, dude. Digging in his butt. Oh my god, dude.
Look at that belly button. Look at that.
Oh, okay. All right, jeez. There's a difference between fart and shit, man. Anyway, good lord. So that was that. That was the farts. Good lord. So, Mamaw Turner, that was for you. I hope you appreciate that. Maybe I'll do more fart videos just for you, cause I love you and I miss you. In the future, it would be really cool to have one of my buddies who I consider to be a fart savant. He's always basically been like my great grandma in the fact that any type of fart is pretty much funny, and he is a very good judge of fart character. And I think he would appreciate me saying that, even though fart character sounds like derogatory in a way, but in some ways it kind of is. But he's a good guy. So I would love to have him, and I even talked to him about it ahead of time, and he said that he's not in the place in his career to sit down on the internet and judge fart videos for Facebook. And I was like, well, that's exactly where I'm at in my career. That is literally, that's where I am. And so hopefully I'll be able to talk him into it, and I'll get my buddy TJ on here to judge some farts, and we'll be able to figure out which fart is overall the funniest type of fart sound. So no submissions so far. Here we go. We'll pull it up. They can't all, our TCABF podcast at gmail.com. They can't all be funny podcast at gmail.com, but TCABF podcast at gmail.com. It's on the screen. We have 0 submissions. 0 is worse than 1, and 1 would be awesome, because then I could play it on here. We did the water 1 gulp challenge last week. I know we're just starting and nobody even sees these videos yet, but eventually it would be nice to have people send in stuff. Also, if you have any ideas, just send those in. We'll have the social media up and running pretty soon. Really, right now, since I haven't been on social media and I haven't been wanting to, spend time on there, I haven't set up the They Can't All Be Funny, Facebook page or Facebook, page, whatever, or Instagram or anything like that. I haven't set that stuff up because I've been trying to distance myself as much as I can from social media. And but yeah, we will have that stuff set up. So, but until then, you can always send in a quick little video or picture, email submission to the email, and it would be much appreciated. Are we going to exploit you and put you on the internet and one day make money off of the things people send in? Maybe. But I would like to have a consumer-driven show where it's like people send in a bunch of stuff, and it's just like segment after segment of user submitted videos and topics and stuff, because that would be really fun. That would be cool. Yeah, dude, I was in the shower the other day, and this is like, the shower for me is like a time to just, I call them life showers, man. And dude, in the shower, if you don't have music playing or anything, you're kind of just there, and you can take a 15-minute shower, dude, and just kind of fade away, go into autopilot mode, and just reflect, think about life, think about what you need to do, think about your future, think about your past, think about this cape I have on that I haven't mentioned yet, or don't think about that. Think about important things like grilled cheese. No, I was in the shower the other day, and I was thinking, what does it mean when someone says that you're acting like a kid? What does it mean to be a kid? Like, what is the essence of being a kid? Or if they say you're a kid at heart, and they're usually saying it like it's a bad thing. But it's just because you're being silly, or you're playing around, having fun. And is that bad? I don't know. What does it mean to just, like, if someone says, "Oh, he's childish," whatever. To me, that's good. That sounds like a good thing. I don't ever want to not be that, not have that. I'll be an old man, dude, and I'll be fucking getting people to pull my finger or whatever is, funny by then. Because that's not funny anymore. But I'll be joking around, dude. I'll be messing with people forever, dude. Till the day I'm dead. Or the day till the day I turn into a freaking parrot and fly away, dude, to the other side, dude. Because that's how we do it. We turn into parrots, if you didn't know. So yeah, like, what's wrong with being a kid? I mean, yeah, I get it, responsibilities. I have a kid, so I have a little daughter. So yeah, I understand. But on the other hand, being a kid at heart helps me connect with my daughter, in a better way. Because we're two little goofballs running around, you know what I'm saying? And does that mean that being an adult is being serious, But I guess they have adult humor. So, I mean, adult humor is like dirty type stuff. I guess this would be considered adult humor because somebody's got a potty mouth, and I don't know, man. But what is it? Is it bad to be a kid? Your whole life. I don't think it is, man. I think we're on a rock, dude, in space, and this thing is spinning, dude, and we're out in the middle of nowhere, dude, and nobody has a clue what's going on, really, and everybody pretends like they know what's up, dude, and we got politics, and we got all that great stuff, and we got wars, and people are so serious about stuff, man. And we're hurling through space, man. And we get about 80 years, and really about 60 good years on this rock. And so, I say, relax, just have fun. It doesn't matter that much. Be a kid, dude. Take a break, bro. Speaking of kids, when I was a kid, we did this thing every Wednesday after school. At church, we had church after school, and what do they call church after school? Anyway, I don't know. RAs and GAs, that's what it was. And I don't even know what that stands for. Raggedy Anns and Ganglians. Gangly. I don't know, dude. So, we had... And who's RAs and who's GAs? RAs are girls? GAs are guys? Dude, you tell me, huh? And also, who cares? you know? And really, it was just babysitting after school, because the one I went to, we ate snacks, and then that was pretty much it. We walked across the street to the school, and we ate snacks and played outside. Yeah, so it was just basically the church babysitting kids. But anyway, we did this thing, and it was a build your own car race, and we were gonna have this little downhill race between, it was like a big tournament style competition thing, and so everybody builds their own car. There's kind of like little guidelines, but they're real loose. They're not really explained very well. It's like a wooden car, and dude, one of the main youth minister guy, he's like, he pulls me to the side because I think we were cool or whatever. I was like, he starts showing me his car, and he shows me the bottom of the car, and it's got like this heavy metal plate that he screwed into it, and he's like, yeah, it's gonna destroy all the other cars. And I'm like, dude, I'm 12. You're 40, and here you are bragging about beating all these other kids in a race at a church. Dude, you're supposed to be the guy talking to us about Jesus, and here you are cheating in a race against little kids at the church, man. What are you doing, dude? And so I don't trust that guy anymore. But he was a good guy. Forgot his name, but did he win? Obviously, because he cheated. Yeah. I read the other day that because this is to stay on the same topic. Turtles. There's a type of turtle that goes into hibernation and breathes through his anus. So I'm gonna pull that up because I don't want to get anything wrong. Breathes through anus. Bum breathing allows the turtles to extract oxygen directly from the water. Okay, so it's like he's got gills in his freaking butthole, dude. That's awesome. Dude, turtles have superpowers, man. You got booty gills? Dude, nobody's running around with booty gills but turtles, man. That's insane. Butt breathing. Turtles. Is it a thing? Yes. But why? I'm not going to click that because don't care. Yeah. I do want to take a second to be serious. Wow. No, actually, yes. Just to take a second, this is just something I've been thinking about, to take a second to appreciate the things that we do have. I mean, everybody gets caught up in bills and saving money or not being able to save money, and just stress and worried about life and how we're going to do everything and get through this pandemic and just, feed yourself and your family and progress and who you're going to be in 5 years and how you're going to survive and grow and do good things for the world and whatnot. But I just want to take a second, if you can, or if you do, to just sit where you are. Maybe not, necessarily during this podcast, but just think about the good things that you do have. Because, how are you listening or watching this? You're on a device, a computer. You don't have dirt floors, you have shoes. You don't have to worry about, if the parasites are going to be in the water because the village is, going through a hard time right now. There are good things that we take for granted these days. So I just want to encourage people to appreciate the things that they do have, because myself included, this is what made me think about it. I don't do that near as much as I should. And I'm gonna try to, try to improve on that and be better, man. Give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance. Sometimes our thoughts may stop us from even attempting something before we even really give it a shot. So it's important to just put yourself in a position to be able to do whatever it is you want to do. For me, it was this podcast. It took time and effort and more time and letdowns and ups and valleys and peaks and yin and yang. And but I finally mentally, and started with mentally, but it then became physical, that I put myself in a position to be able to do these things and do the Let's Plays, play the video games online, and then make the videos and do, whatever you want to do. But negative thoughts can stop you from, doing what you need to do. Dude, you may need to go to the store to get some damn Carmex, bro, because winter is right around the corner. And you don't want to be sitting around, dude, chapped lips, dude. You don't want your lips to be freaking flaking off while you're trying to, give a speech or something, But you don't go to the store because you talk yourself out of it in your head. So here you are in the middle of January, chapped lips, dude. And your lips look like a damn archipelago. And I'll put up a picture of an archipelago just in case you guys don't know what an archipelago is. It's and just in case you're listening to this and not watching, an archipelago is a group of islands that are clustered together. And you don't want your lips to look like a cluster of islands, right? Like the Philippines, Dude, you want your lips to look like the Philippines? You want peens? You want Philippines on your lips, dude? That's insane. And if you do that, you're insane. So basically what I'm saying is, give yourself a chance. Stop being so hard on yourself. Stop being so hard on other people. Right? Everybody's out here trying their best. And we're out here trying to do what we do. Does it always work? No. Well, we are people, and we're humans. Nobody's perfect. And we're going to mess up. Especially you. You know who I'm talking to. You mook. No, that was actually not directed at anybody. But if someone does take that to heart, you're welcome. Or whatever I'm supposed to say there. But yeah, man, I just hope this can be a nice little break. Actually, this one wasn't, very silly. It wasn't super, wasn't super funny. But that's the thing. They can't all be funny. This is just the podcast, man. This is what it is. We're hanging out. And if you guys would send in videos, I'd be able to play them. And we could have fun. And I want to incorporate other people definitely soon. Just want to get this going and make sure it happens every Saturday. And every week we get another one out there. And just put the time in and make it sexy, dude. So yeah, just check out the Let's Plays. I recorded 2 more Let's Plays last night of Halo. And another one of the Power Rangers. I hope Trevor doesn't see still. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you haven't been watching the Let's Plays. And I'm not going to explain because I want you to see them. Also would like to point out the fact that the Power Rangers series is the first Let's Plays I've ever really done, like series-wise. And so they'll get better, just like the podcast. Last week this microphone wasn't even, on or plugged. It wasn't even recording. It was on, but it wasn't recording. It was recording through the camera or the laptop. So we're just making little improvements every time. Just trying to make it happen. And in 17 years, maybe we'll have something. And in 17 months, maybe we'll have something. We should have a calendar. 17 months to the day, we're gonna have something, baby. So yeah, check the Let's Plays out. Please let me know. Leave a comment. I love comments. I will read them, and then I'll click the little thing that says reply, and I'll do that. I'll probably do that. Still, send them in, please. Do your thing. I want to make this a community thing. I don't want it to just be me on here, jerking off on camera. I want to talk about cool stuff. I want to talk about real things and people with, I want to have interesting people on and have I want it to be cool and fun and silly and, they can't all be funny. This is the podcast, man. I want to leave you guys with a quote from the great Bob Marley, man. And the quote is, "The day you stop racing is the day you win the race." Think about that, man. Think about the day you stop the race is the day you win the race. I don't have to explain. But yeah. Be easy. Be easy on each other. Because it's hard sometimes for everybody. So be good to yourselves. Be good to your pets. Be good to your friend's cousin, dude. Be good to your friend's cousin. Be good to your hearts. Be good to your neighbors. Just be good, man. And thank you for everything. I love you guys. Peace. All that good stuff. And see you next time. Later.